Good morning, I'm Michael Norris from the Institute of Physics and Biological Sciences in Poland, and today I will give you a brief summary of what will be my keynote for the next International Conference on Technology and Research in Transfers in Constant and Stereo Systems. My work focuses on the use of remote sensing to detect dynamics of matter moving in different freshwater environments. And in this case, the presentation will go on a brief picture of what I mean with source sync dynamics. But before that, well, remote sensing, how does it work? The idea of remote sensing is to use sun and the incident solar radiation and to depict how this is reflected by different surfaces like forest, water, grass, or other human created surface by means of, in this case, cameras installed on satellites, and then the different bands will be analyzed in on the computer to depict the traces of those surfaces and how they behave in different conditions. My work focuses on rivers, so in this case here is reported an example of the use of remote sensing to depict the behavior of suspended sediments concentration in a reach of the Changjiang River in China. In this case, on the right, you can see the graphs of the discharge, water discharge, and suspended sediment concentration measured locally in 2 points in two gauging stations. And the overall idea of this analysis is to say, okay, we do have information about local suspended sediments, but we don't know anything about the spatial pattern. So we use some models to correlate this functional information to the colors of the water, basically, and then to create some special distributed data continuous over time. Here in the right, you can see some examples of this distribution of suspended sediments concentration in the case of high discharges, the reddish graphs, and lower discharges. In this case, you can see that this technique allows for reconstructing the patterns all over the ridge and having continuous spatial distributed information on both the water and the sediment dynamics, which might be useful for sediment management and planning strategies. This is the source of the sediments and then moving to the sink where those sediments tend to deposit, in this case coastal environments. This is a transitional area in Vietnam, the Ha Long Bay, which is a highly touristic area. And here we analyze both suspended sediments concentration and water quality parameters and how the different seasons influence this. And you can see that remote sensing here was used to depict trends over the different seasons, and you have very different impacts. And then we use this data to correlate to the rate of human activities over the different seasons, like tourism or industry. So these were just a few examples on a brief video, and I will invite all of you to attend the conference and my keynote speech about the use of remote sensing to detect source sync dynamics in different freshwater and transitional water environments. Thank you very much.